if you've been watching my channel, and I know a lot of you have because I'm up to 10,000 subscribers now, and you're saying, I wish there was just one place I could reference all this information. Ta-da! Here it is. My new book. This is Mastering Shear Sharpening. This is 30 years of experience training sharpeners, training in factories, both the United States and abroad, training with other sharpeners who have experience in the field. All that I know is in this book. Let me go through some of the topics that you're going to want to read about and be able to refer back to later. So the very first chapter is going to be a quick start. For those of you that are wanting to jump right into sharpening, we start that with a quick start. Then we get into how shears work, how they function. We have a chapter on understanding shears, shear materials and manufacturing, the anatomy of shears, all about shear edges, blade geometry, the grinding tools that you may want to use to sharpen shears, all about whetstones, water stones, sanding disc, angles and abrasives. What grit do you use to sharpen with? Then we get right into sharpening, how to evaluate and test the shears before you get started, how to do those little pesky repairs and preparation work before you get into the edge work. We go into great detail to help you understand the ride line, what it's there for, how to create the ride line, how to repair the ride line. Then you're going to be creating the burr, sharpening final steps, convex edges, beveled edges, what's the difference between the two, how you sharpen them differently, what you need to know, what things you do alike. And then we're going to get into tooth shears, those thinners and texturizers and chunkers and all the myriad of shears that have teeth, those crazy shears. How do you sharpen them? And there's a lot of specialty shears that you're going to learn in this book that you're going to encounter if you're out there in the field. And then toward the end of the book, those notorious curve shears that you're going to see with mostly dog groomers, but a lot of the stylists are using them. How do you sharpen those? How do you take care of them? How do you repair them, and how to correct another person's sharpening? That's a trick. We're going to get into alignment and set. Hammering, bending, all those things. What is the alignment and set in shears, and how do you correct it? And the last thing is going to be corrective sharpening. When you're having to go behind another sharpener, maybe they didn't read this book, maybe they didn't go for training, maybe they had the wrong equipment. How do you fix that? That's the hardest step. This Mastering Shear Sharpening has a full glossary of terms that you're going to want to go back to, an index where you can quickly find the topics that you need to refer back to. I think you're going to find this is going to be one of those tools for your sharpening that's going to be just important as the machine that you have and your water stones. It's available on Amazon. We do have a PDF version on our website. Over 240 pages and a wealth of information coming right out of my brain into here.